The tire blew on a stretch of empty road. My son and I pulled into a dusty repair shop, the sun lowering behind us like an omen. The mechanic crouched, flashlight in hand. His face drained of color the moment he touched the rubber. "Call the police immediately!" he shouted, backing away as if the wheel itself were alive. I froze. "This isn't just a normal flat tire," he added, voice low, urgent. The world stilled. My son's small hand clutched mine, confused. And as the mechanic whispered what he found, slits cut deep into the tire wall, explosives wired into the rim, something inside me turned to ice. This wasn't chance, it was intent. On the drive back, escorted by police, my thoughts spiraled into places I had avoided for years. This wasn't robbery, not a stranger. It was targeted. Someone wanted us dead. And the circle of suspects was small. My wife had suggested the drive. Her smile that morning, soft but strained, now replayed like a confession I had missed. My son had begged to come, and she'd encouraged it. The mechanic's words echoed. Not an accident. Designed. I thought of her mother, the woman who had never hidden her disdain for me, her subtle digs, her accidental slips of information that always left me doubting my place in my own home. And then, the memory. Months earlier, whispers on the phone. My wife in the kitchen, speaking in tones too careful, too hushed. She claimed it was a client, but her eyes had flinched when I entered. Now a truth began to form, sharp as glass. Not only betrayal, a plan, a way to erase me. And the boy I protected, the boy who called me dad, suddenly felt like the center of a secret I had never been allowed to touch. I didn't confront her, not yet. Instead, I became deliberate. I checked the car records. Her hands had touched the vehicle last. The garage security cameras revealed her dropping it off days before the drive. Not for service, but for storage. I pulled phone logs, calls to a number I didn't recognize. I dialed it once. A man answered, his tone too casual, too familiar. And in the silence after I hung up, I understood. The test came next. A simple kit, ordered anonymously. A swab from my son, taken while he slept. A question I had never wanted to ask, now demanded to be answered. The waiting gnawed at me. Days stretched long. At the dinner table, she smiled, laughed, touched my hand as if nothing lived beneath the surface. But every gesture felt rehearsed, every word scripted. I studied her like an enemy across a chessboard. My face revealed nothing. Inside, the storm built. The envelope arrived plain, unmarked. I opened it at my desk, slow, steady. Probability of paternity, 0%. The world did not shatter. It aligned. My son, my boy, mine in love, but not in blood. A truth crafted, hidden, sustained. She had built an entire life on a lie. And when the lie threatened exposure, they had chosen to erase me completely. That night, I left the envelope on the table. She walked in, humming softly, pretending to be ordinary. She saw it. Her face drained. "What is this?" I didn't answer. She opened it, read, stared at me, shaking. "Please, I can explain." But explanations are currency for the guilty. I said nothing. My silence was the blade she had never expected. I didn't rage. I didn't strike. Instead, I pulled another folder from my bag. Every log, every receipt, every camera still, every piece of proof. I laid them before her like offerings at a funeral. Her funeral. Her voice broke. You knew all along?" My eyes held hers. Long enough. She collapsed into sobs, reaching for me, desperate. I leaned back, untouchable. "You didn't just betray me," I said, my voice calm. "You built an entire life on deception. You tried to bury me in it, and you failed." Her hands trembled, clutching nothing, and in her silence I saw her world collapse, brick by brick, lie by lie. I left before dawn. The house felt smaller as I closed the door, her sobs muffled behind me. My son slept at a friend's, blissfully unaware of the poison around him. The night air was sharp, clean. I had lost the illusion of family, but gained something sharper: clarity. No pity, no tears, only truth. And as I walked into the darkness, one thought remained, quiet and final. She had already lost the moment I stopped believing her lies.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.